in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create this illusion that something is weaving in and out of your word here within Inkscape, when it's actually not really weaving in and out. It's not even layered. So let me show you step by step how you can go about getting the same look. It looks really cool when you do it with, you can add flowers, make it look like a vine, make it look like a snake. There's lots of things. So let me show you this technique. What you're going to do is over here on the left-hand side, you're going to select the text tool, and then you're going to write out whatever text it is that you want it to say. And then you can choose the font. The font that I'm choosing is Salty Dish Sands is the one I'm going to use today. And then I'm going to change my text into a path. Now, before you change your text into a path, you need to make sure that you are good on that font, because once it's in a path, it can no longer be changed to a different font without starting over. Now, what you're going to do from here is you are going to ungroup that particular design. And then it's time for us to draw the line. So I'm going to use this Bezier Curves and Straight Lines tool, and I'm going to make sure that up here it's on the regular drawing line. And then I'm just going to click and drag to get some curves going on here. And this is where, you know, your creativity kind of comes into play. You can make it as curved or uncurved or angled as you would like for it to be. Okay, and so once I have it looking, you know, the way that I want, you know, you can imagine creating that into some form of like a ribbon or something like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my stroke a little bit thicker so that I can see it. That's over here on Stroke Style. If that menu isn't up for you, you can go to Object, Fill and Stroke, and it should pop up. And then I'm going to go right here to my cap, and I'm just going to change that cap so that it's curved. I didn't like it straight. This is what it looks like straight. I'm going to make it so it's curved. And then I'm going to change the stroke paint to a purple, just so that it's a little easier for me to work with. Now, from this point, I need to actually change that stroke into a path so that it's no longer just a skinny line, but now it's actually going to be that full outline. And if we go to View Display Mode, you can see what I mean. So now it's that thick line rather than before. This is what it was. It was just one skinny line. So let's go back to Display Mode Normal. Do that one more time just to make sure. And now we are ready to actually go in and weave it through. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make a copy of this particular line. I'm going to do Control-C, Control-D, and that makes a copy directly on top of my other element. And then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and select my individual letter, and I'm going to click on Path Division. And then I'm going to select my purple, and I'm going to scoot that all the way down to the back layer. I'm going to zoom in here so that I can see. It's very faint lines, but you can see now in this letter H, each one of these items is now like where it was over intersecting. You can now change the color of that element. So I'm going to just change that section right there. Okay, and then I'm going to leave it where it looks like it's still going behind on that part. And what I need to do at this point is I'm going to keep that one little element selected, hold down Shift and select the rest of my line, and I'm going to union it together so it becomes one element. And then I'm going to select this section and all the other pieces of my H, and I'm going to union those together. Now, I have one more step that I need to do because as of right now, this part is not cut out, only that part is. I'm going to union this little piece down here too. And you can see that part's cut out, but not the other part. What I need to do is I need a difference tool. So I'm going to do Control-C, Control-D again so that I have another copy of that H. See, it's directly on top of the other one. Okay, and I'm going to hold down the Shift key and also select that line, and I'm going to click on Path Difference. And now I have an H that's fully cut out, and I have another part of my line that's fully cut out. And I'm going to do that same thing for each one of these letters. So let's do it again right here. I'm going to bring my line to the front, and I'm going to make a copy of it, Control-C, Control-D. And then I'm going to select the copy, and I'm going to select the letter E, and I'm going to say Path division. And then I'm going to take that purple and I'm going to send it all the way to the back. And now I'm going to choose which elements of that division that I want to make it look like it's weaving in front of. I think I'm going to keep that one black, and I'm actually going to change this piece here to the purple so that it looks like it came right in front. Okay, and then I'm going to keep the purple part selected, hold down the Shift key, select the rest of my line, union those together. I'm going to select the elements of my E, and I'm going to union those together so they all become one. And now I have one more thing I need to do so that I have that purple part cut out. I'm going to make a copy of that E, Control C, Control D. I'm going to go to Path, Difference. And now I have my E that's cut out, and I have my line that's swirling around. Okay, so let me do this just a couple more times here. Let's walk through it one more time. I'm going to bring the purple line to the front. I'm going to make a copy of it. I'm going to hold down Shift and select the letter O. Go to Path, Division. Then I'm going to send the purple all the way to the back. I'm going to choose which one of these I want it to look like it's coming in front of. Change the color of it. Hold down the Shift key and union them together. Union the black elements together as well. And then I'm going to make a copy of the black, hold down the Shift key and also select the purple line and then Difference. And there we go. So now one last step before I save it, I'm going to select all of the black items. So each one of the letters, and I'll move them so you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to click on Path, Union. And then I'm going to select all of the purple. And I'm going to just make sure that it's all union together. And there you go. That's how you are able to create the look of something flowing in and out of a word here within the Inkscape software. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you back next time. Bye.